Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to Apply. All right, so today I'm in Aventura, Florida, and let me tell you, I come out here once a year for the Grant Cardone Pitch Competition where they bring these amazing young entrepreneurs to compete for real cash. And my next guest is Manuel, who was one of the contestants. Manuel, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on. It's been a pleasure being at this event.
So how do you feel? You just got off stage, just pitched. Like, tell me about the experience.
Well, I was very nervous. It was a bit nerve-wracking. But I just pictured being confident, talking, and getting my message across.
So tell me a little bit more about the business that you pitched.
So I pitched about OmniCuisine, and we aimed to unite the whole world under our food because it's something that everybody can relate to. No matter if you're from Europe, America, Asia, etc. You can always find good comfort food at home. But when you move to a different country, you sometimes struggle to find that food that reminds you of home. And that's what we want to bring to the table.
Yeah. How'd you get the idea, the original idea for the business?
Well, I am an immigrant myself. I struggled sometimes to find food that reminded me of home or tasted similar. So I just wanted to fix that issue for both me and my local community.
So when you're up there pitching, you're coming with the idea, you're creating the deck. Like, take me back in time a bit. So you had the idea. What was it like? Tell me about the road leading up to the stage. What was that like for you?
Well, it was a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest, because I had to go to go out. I interviewed some of my friends. They told me about their experiences and actually wished that this business was real. So I saw that, I went and researched, and also noticed that not all cultures are actually being represented well in the food industry, and that immigrants are actually a big untapped market in the food industry. So I wanted to knock down two problems at once, and I also noticed while I was doing that food waste also became a huge problem in a global scale, increasing through 30 to 40% each year. So we implemented a food waste program and different dishes. And of course, since it is a big undertaking, we would have started with the top 5 foods. In this case, my research showed that those were Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, Italian, and Indian, and incentivize our customer base to decide the next 5 via survey that we would launch them to the public.
Yeah. What was you personally? I'm curious. When I was watching you pitch in the competition, I was like, was there any particular dish where you're like, man, we got to have this one up there? Like, what was the comfort food you were missing from back home? Like, or was there one? I don't know.
Yes, there was. So I am Cuban. So one of the main comfort foods that I was missing was ropa vieja, which is kind of like the national dish of Cuba. Is stewed meat, usually beef, rice, beans. It's very delicious, yet some people here either add too many spices or don't add enough, or you...
So it wasn't your flavor. You're like, no,
it wasn't the usual spice that we were used to. So I decided I can't be the only one having this problem. So I asked a lot of my friends, and they said, yeah, I had the same issue.
So what's your next steps for this business or for this concept? Like what's your next steps?
Well, I do plan to start making an Instagram account and build a following there.
Yeah.
And if we do get enough public interest, I would have finished making a website and guide people there so they can actually start trying the foods that we have available.
That's awesome. Manuel, it was great watching you up there pitch and to bring your idea to life on stage. Last thing is, if somebody at home wants to follow what you said, Instagram account or social, or just follow your journey as an entrepreneur, how do they do that?
They can find us on Instagram at OmniCuisine and at OmniCuisine.com.
Fantastic. And for everybody at home, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over and connect. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. You heard me correct. Each and every day we're bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So hit that subscribe or follow button. And Manuel, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming out.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.